Have you ever woken up with a heavy weight on your chest, feeling like you are watching your life from the outside, as if someone else is writing your story? You glance at your phone, see others living boldly, and wonder why you feel stuck in the same place, day after day. That flicker of doubt, the whisper that asks, "Is this really all there is?" is your mind begging for change. In these first few seconds, you realize this moment is your crossroads. You can let the noise pull you under, or you can lean in and seize control. Imagine a life where you hold the pen, where every morning you wake with purpose, not dread. The Stoics faced storms far harsher than our worries: war, disease, betrayal, loss. Yet they found peace by mastering their own minds. Today, their ancient wisdom meets your life. Stay with me, because what you hear now can reshape your world.
You may feel the urge to click away, to scroll on, to dismiss this as another pep talk. But pause, breathe, let the silence settle, and lean back as if you are about to hear a secret passed down through generations. There is no magic pill, no overnight hack. There is only a shift in how you see yourself and the world. The Stoic way asks you to look inward, to sort what you can change from what you cannot, to accept reality but refuse to be ruled by fear or doubt. You will learn not just ideas but practices that anchor you when life threatens to sweep you away. By the end, you will feel a spark of power you may have forgotten you possessed. You will crave to go deeper, to apply these truths each morning and night, so your life truly becomes yours. First, recognize you are the author of your life. Too many wait for permission, from society, from family, from some imagined ideal self. Epictetus taught, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Yet we hesitate, believing we must have a map drawn by others. You don't need approval to begin. Your values, what lights you up inside, are your compass. Ask, what matters most? If you chase someone else's dream, even success will feel hollow. Seneca warned that without direction, no wind is favorable. So, define your port. Maybe freedom from fear, maybe service to others, maybe deep learning. Once you know where you sail, every choice aligns. This clarity fuels confidence. When you act from your own chosen purpose, obstacles become steps. You stop sacrificing your time and energy on things that do not serve your true aim. You stop waiting for someone to hand you the torch. You ignite it yourself. Next, master the essential Stoic formula. Control what you can, accept what you cannot. Simple words, yet most struggle here every hour. You cannot command the economy, the past, or others' thoughts. You can control your attitude, your choices, your effort. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Picture two boxes, one labeled "My Circle of Control," the other, "Everything Else." Notice how often you try to push on the second box, worrying about tomorrow, fearing judgment, wishing past mistakes vanished. That drains you. Instead, shift focus, your habits, your responses, your small daily acts. Choose what to feed your mind: gratitude instead of complaining, action instead of procrastination, compassion instead of bitterness. When storms rage, anchor in what you control. This does not mean indifference, it means clarity. You can feel pain and still steer forward. You accept the world's unpredictability, yet refuse to let it fracture your calm. This is true freedom, inner stability, regardless of outer chaos. Then, guard your mind before it masters you. Your thoughts shape your reality. Too often, you entertain doubts, replay failures, imagine worst outcomes. The Stoics call this phantasiae, false images the mind creates. Challenge them. When anxiety whispers, "You can't," respond with evidence. "I have faced hardship before and grown." When guilt hounds you over past missteps, remember that growth comes from learning, not endless regret. Marcus Aurelius reminds you to treat your inner critic like a misguided friend. Listen, then guide toward truth. Use simple inner dialogue. Is this thought helpful? Is it true? Does it serve my aim? If not, let it go like a leaf on a stream. Practice daily silence. A few minutes noticing breath, then observing thoughts without judgment. This trains you to catch negative loops early. Over time, your mind becomes an ally, not a tyrant. You no longer react on autopilot, you respond with purpose. Embrace pain as a teacher, not an enemy. Life will bruise you. Loss, failure, heartbreak. The Stoics saw hardship as chance to grow strength. Marcus Aurelius said challenges are like weights in training. Without them, your soul remains underdeveloped. When difficulties strike, ask, what lesson hides here? Perhaps rejection reveals where you attach self-worth. Perhaps a mistake uncovers blind spots. Instead of running from pain, lean into it with curiosity. This does not mean seeking suffering, but when it visits, you welcome its gift. Insight. Ancient proverb. Smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. Each storm refines resilience, patience, wisdom. When you transform pain into purpose, every setback becomes fuel. Your journey becomes richer, as scars become badges of learning. Now, act daily with small but consistent steps. Control grows through practice. Begin each morning by setting one clear intention aligned with your values. It might be to speak truth kindly, to focus fully on work, to exercise self-discipline in a small habit. Write it down in a few simple words. In the evening, reflect. What did I do well? Where did I slip? No harsh judgment, just honest review. This journaling anchors your mind in reality and reveals patterns. Use negative visualization. Imagine losing what you value, health, loved ones, skills, to appreciate them and motivate action now. But balance this with gratitude. Celebrate what you have and what you built. Cultivate silence, moments without distraction to hear your inner voice. Read short Stoic passages and let them sink in. Over weeks, these practices deepen your control muscle. Remember, community. Stoics valued friendship and wise counsel. Share your journey with someone you trust. Discuss challenges and insights. Teaching others solidifies your understanding and sparks further growth. But avoid toxic comparisons. Every path is unique. Focus on your own track. When you see someone's success, learn the lesson without envy. Maybe they worked hard. Maybe they embraced discomfort. Then apply that lesson in your context. As you weave these habits, you will sense a shift. Mornings become lighter, decisions clearer, setbacks less frightening. You become the calm in the storm, not a leaf tossed by every gust. Others may notice a quiet confidence, a steady resolve. Yet your greatest reward is inner, feeling that your life flows from your own choices, guided by wisdom that stood the test of centuries. Now, lean forward as this video ends, because the real journey begins now. You have tasted the power of authorship, of focus on what you can control, of mastering your mind, of transforming pain into purpose, and of daily practices that cement change. This is not a one-time viewing. Return to these words. Let them echo in your days. Soon, you will crave more depth. Explore Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, Discourses by Epictetus, Letters of Seneca. Apply their lessons in your life story. Share your struggles and triumphs. Each step you take writes a new chapter. Your life need not be directed by fear, habit, or outside expectation. You can steer it by inner wisdom drawn from ancient minds and proven by your own experience. Take a breath. Commit to one small act today that aligns with your true aim. Then again, tomorrow, and the day after. In time, you will look back and see you reclaimed your life, not by wishing, but by doing. If this sparked something in you, dive deeper, ask questions, explore more. The Stoic path is wide and rich, and it is yours to walk. Stay curious, stay courageous, and remember, the moment you decide to take control is the moment you begin living. Keep going, because the world needs the person you can become.